Hey, Ag Teacher Thoughts here. Thought I would shoot another video. Since as I was turning around, I had the opportunity, I came across this rocky outcropping that had a wonderful display of another one of the wild edibles, the one I mentioned in the avalanche lily video. And this one is Biscuit Root. So let's look a little bit closer at this. There are actually what I believe are two species of Biscuit Root here. Which ones, I don't know. So there's this larger one here. And this one gets a bit taller. I've seen it a couple of feet tall. And there's one that's, it might get 3 or 4 feet tall. And then I've noticed that there's a much smaller variety here, but these are both Biscuit Root. And Biscuit Root is another wild edible in this area that was taken advantage of by the Nez Perce tribe. And with these, I'm hoping I've got my research right. Someone will probably correct me if I'm wrong, but from the research that I did, there's 7 different varieties of Biscuit Root. So here we've got 2 of them that are fairly obvious. They're easy to tell. The structure is different. Growth habit is different. The shape and size of the blossom is different. So that leads me to believe that there are 2 different species of Biscuit Root here. Or 2 different varieties, whatever. There's 2 kinds of Biscuit Root here. Now, the Biscuit Root was collected by the Nez Perce tribe here, and they would take that and they would dry it, and then they would grind it up and turn it into a flour and use it like you would use a flour in a regular bread. And they would make biscuits with it, or a type of storage bread with it. Now, up here in Northern Idaho, we're really not that far from Montana. And from the research that I had, the Nez Perce tribe, some of the tribal members would actually take the biscuits that they made out of Biscuit Root and haul them over to Montana. My best guess would probably be around the Flathead Lake area. I think that's one of the pieces of research I found was saying. And they traded, the tribes there did trade with them, but the research I found said that those in Montana would eat the Biscuit Root bread, but they didn't like it. So apparently it doesn't have a great, fantastic taste. But it's it's edible, so it is a starch. It is one to sustain you, but I haven't tried it yet. So when you get plants that, as you're looking at these, see this composite flower here. When you get plants that are in that carrot family, you got to be really, really careful. So with that, unless I'm here with someone that has done their own foraging and they can 100% identify something, I am not eating anything from the carrot family. Because we do have another plant here in the carrot family that is all through this area. It looks very similar to that, but it's edible once, but you never get to eat anything again. It's hemlock. So we have poison hemlock here, and it's in the carrot family, and it's all over. And over here, it grows 10 to 12 foot high, so it does quite well here. But anyway, I thought I'd introduce you to Biscuit Root. Let's look at a couple more specimens real quick. Look at this specimen here. That's about 2 foot tall right there. It's kind of hard to see, but it's got some purple stems, come up some nice lacy foliage, and then this big blossom here. Okay, and then we've got the smaller variety of Biscuit Root. And I hope I'm identifying both of those correctly, and I'm not accidentally like throwing hemlock in there. But hemlock, as far as I'm aware, has a different structure and different shape. But there are a lot of very interesting native plants here. And let's see if we can find one other. Ooh, hey, there's a European invader here. This guy. Oh, yes. This is mullein. And we can do a video of mullein when mullein gets bigger. That's a European invader. That's good for fishing. I'll explain that in the other video, but basically the plant paralyzes fish and causes them to float. So even if you don't have a rod and reel, if you've got mullein seeds, you can fish. But just like everywhere else in the United States, it's illegal to use. But anyway, there are a couple of different types of wild plants in Northern Idaho, and I hope you enjoyed. Ag Teacher Thoughts out.